Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Alan, and on this video, we're going to be talking about SMP. And the reason why I wanted to make this video was because one of the reels or shorts that I made started getting a lot of views and a lot of attention. And then next thing I know, I had a bunch of people asking me different types of questions. So I thought I'd make this video just to answer anybody's questions when it came to SMP. But you guys, before I do get started, like this video so more people could see it, comment on the video, ask me any types of questions. And you guys, please subscribe to the channel because I'm like this close to being monetized and I'm trying to make some money off of YouTube. I've been putting a lot of time and energy and effort into these videos, so I really appreciate all of the support. So yeah, please do that. So really quickly, before I do get started on talking about SMP, I really quickly wanted to give everybody just kind of like a background information on why I needed SMP. And if you don't know what SMP stands for, is scalp micropigmentation. And that's pretty much where you get like a tattoo on your scalp. And you would only need that if like you have scars from surgery, if you had a hair transplant, or if you were balding and you kind of wanted to create an illusion to make it look like you have hair on your scalp. So that's the whole point of SMP. That's what it does. So I needed SMP after my hair transplant because I went to Turkey, and about 2 to 3 years after I got my hair transplant, my hair started falling out. It happens to a lot of people. Some people, the hair lasts and you can, have hair on your head, and then for people like myself, people with bad luck, it falls out. And it was just meant to be. My hair started thinning out, it started falling out. And the thing is because they took the hairs from my donor area, that area was super patchy and it looked weird. I'm gonna upload pictures so you guys can get an idea of what my donor area looked like and what the front looked like. So that needed to kind of get filled in and create an illusion that I had hair. And then the girl that I went to also did the front of my scalp. So it was all over my head that I ended up needing SMP. So I just thought it would be a good idea to get into some of the questions that people had when it came to it. So the first one is scars. Everybody's always asking about scars. I don't really have that many scars when it came to the surgery or when it came to SMP. It's more so like there was just patchy areas, like hairs, the areas that had hair and then areas that didn't have hair. So there was kind of like, it just didn't look natural. So I think that's what SMP helped a lot with, was to make it look more like blended out and made it look more even when you're looking at my scalp from close by or from a distance. If you look really closely, you can kind of tell. If you looking at it from like probably like a foot away or 2 feet away, especially if you don't know me or if I don't bring it up, I don't think you can be able to tell. Number 2, the cost. Everybody's always asking, how much does it cost? So this is going to vary from place that you go to, but for me, I paid $2,200, and usually the lady charged $2,500 or $2,600, but she said if I paid her in cash, then she would hook it up and make it a little bit cheaper. So I paid about $2,200, and that covered 3 sessions of going in and doing the SMP. She also was willing to do a 4th session if I wasn't happy with the results, or if she felt like she needed to do a little bit more, but 3 sessions was perfect. And when it comes to SMP and actually shaving your head and not doing, not having a hair transplant or not having hair on your head, one thing a lot of people need to be aware of is the maintenance and the upkeep. Maintaining a bald head is something that you have to do for the rest of your life. You don't have to go to the barber, which is nice. So you don't have to pay to go and get get a haircut, but you have to make sure that you're doing it yourself. I have the machine. So every 3 days when I do my beard, I just do my scalp too. I love it because I always have a clean cut look. Like I never have to worry about, oh, did I make it to this barber? Or is it like Do I have to get a haircut to feel good about myself? No, I could just go in the bathroom 10 minutes later. I feel like I look good. I shower, I do my beard, I do my head, and I'm good to go. I actually prefer it this way. In all honesty, sometimes I wish I did this a lot sooner in my life, but you live and you learn. And then a lot of people are always asking how the results look, if it looks real. Personally, I think it looks real. I mean, I still have hair on my head. So the cool thing is when my hair grows a little bit, because of the hair transplant that I had, I still have hair on like the crown area and stuff. So my hair still looks like I still have hair there. And then the SMP kind of covers all of the areas that I didn't have hair. So it kind of does create an illusion that, you know, have a full head of hair, even though a bitch is thinning. And a lot of people are always asking if it's permanent. SMP is totally permanent. Like, you don't ever have to really like worry about your hair falling out, like a hair transplant. You don't have to worry about a lot of the maintenance that a hair transplant has. Like, sometimes some people get multiple hair transplants. Sometimes, you know, you need to go into the doctors and get not microneedling, it's PRP. A lot of people need to do PRP. A lot of people have to be on Rogaine. A lot of people have to, you know, do finasteride. A lot of people have to take vitamins. So having a hair transplant is a lot of upkeep. It's a lot of things that you need to do to make sure that your hair lasts and your hair stays. With SMP, you don't have to do any of that. You might need a touch up in like 5 or 10 years just to kind of fill in the areas, maybe from like the sun or maybe just it wearing off. But for the most part, you don't have to have really any upkeep when it comes to it, other than, you know, you maintaining shaving your head. But also too, I really wanted to let everybody know, if you are balding and you're insecure and it's constantly like making you feel sad or anxious or insecure or whatever it is, like, I know how it is as a man, bro, take this as a sign and just do it. Just shave your head in the beginning and just see how you feel. You know, for the first 2 weeks, it's going to be hard because that's what makes you feel like you're young, and that's what makes you feel like, you know, you have your youth. And it's hard accepting the fact that you're going to shave your head and, you know, now this is what life has come to. But just do it. Just shave your head and see how you look. And, you know, if you don't like the way that you look and you're just like, okay, like, I really can't handle this and I really don't like the way that I look, then go in and do SMP and get the tattoo on your head and see how you feel about it then. And, you know, believe it or not, something really beautiful happens after like 3 weeks, 4 weeks of shaving your head. In the beginning, you don't really recognize yourself. In the beginning, you don't even really want to look at yourself in the mirror. And then, excuse me. And then afterwards, something really beautiful happens and you start looking at yourself and you start being like, you know what? I'm that fucking bitch and can't nobody tell me nothing. And with or without hair. So, you know, it's almost like you even love yourself more than before. And it's just hair. And at the end of the day, you know, if your hair is thinning out and it's causing you like distress and insecurity and anxiety, bro, just shave that shit off. It's just hair. And take this as a sign that you should do it. And trust me, you will thank me down the line that you actually did it, because putting yourself through the bullshit and putting yourself through all the extra shit of trying to maintain your hair and shit like that, it's draining. It's draining. And I'm sure you have better things to do with your life, because I had better things to do with my life, but I still wasted my time just thinking about, oh, how am I going to maintain my hair, and which one thing is going to help me to, you know, keep my youth and keep my hair. And it was just stupid. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope this answered everybody's questions. Guys, like I said, please like this video. It helps me out so much. Comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm like this motherfucking close. I'm so close. Anyways, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Take care.